They're out there. They're out there. Somewhere far beyond the wall. Far beyond the Fleischer wall. They're all out there. Once a farmer sent his kids out one day, but his eldest was brash and roamed too far away. So foolish was he did not foresee there were others coming out to play. They're out there, somewhere on the Fleischer wall. They're all out there. My name is Nigel Barlow Jr., but you can call me Barry. I was born in 1919 to my father, Nigel Barlow Sr., and my late ma, Agatha Barlow. My pop was a farmer, and a darn good one to boot. My mom was a farmhand and housewife with a coy disposition outside the farm, but a short temper while she was on the property. The day I'm writing this marks the 20th year since my oldest brother Jack went missing. He was lazy, cocky, and not very bright neither. He'd sit down with Pop on the porch at night, drinking his old moonshine and bragging his blues away. He got so loud at night I could barely get a wink of shut-eye, making it pretty damn hard for me to focus on picking the corn at daylight. Every Sunday after Sunday school, Pop would let us play in the pastures, go hunting, fishing, whatever we wanted to do. But Jack was careless, and he didn't care none for Pop's 3 B's. First, Barlow's never go over the old wall. Second, be careful. And third, be home at sunset. He never told us why we couldn't go over that wall, but he did give some hints. He'd say, under his breath, "Them Fleischer folks, something sure is queer about 'em," he'd mutter under his breath. He probably thought nobody'd heard him, but I had a bad feeling in my breadbasket, because when he said that, he was looking on at that hill beyond the wall. He was so worried about it. I didn't know this, but he was right to be wary of him. One Sunday, August 10th, 1930, our Jack got into a spat with Ma and ran out the door with such a noise I woke up from a nap with a start. I looked out from my bedroom window and saw him leaping over the Fleischer wall. And I had a sick feeling in my soul that I'd never see him in one piece again. Chapter 2. Lost, Found, and Forever Lost. Days went by, and we never heard from Jack. So Pop told me to run to town to tell the sheriff about Jack's disappearance. The search party was done, but still no sign of Jack. The police even turned to me for help. Finally, as sunset fell, I was about to give up. I sat down on a tree stump, exhausted, when I saw a group of hound dogs to my left piling onto something by the Fleischer's bungalow. I knew right away as I retched and sobbed in disgust and horror that it was Jack. He was barely recognizable. What gave it away was his coveralls, mangled, twisted by the hound dog's teeth. Which is exactly what I saw him wearing last time I saw him when he hopped over that wall. I ran to Pop into his arms, mourning morbidly for my big brother. Nobody but me and Pop ever knew what happened to that horrible night. A few days later, we got a newspaper from the bike boy, and behold, on the front page was Mr. Simon Fleischer's mugshot. Extra, read all about it. Simon Fleischer, town butcher, arrested for killing my big brother Jack. Set to be hung in June 1932. After Ma heard about Jack, she took Pop's hunting gun and shot herself one night. The last words that I heard her say in sheer grief was, "No, my favorite boy." Pop was so tired of all the death in our family that he took my baby sister Julia and moved us to Memphis, Tennessee. At least, he thought, or at least I thought actually, as we got on that steamboat, nicknamed the Sparrow of Dixie. We don't gotta deal with our suffering no more. The moral of this story: risks only taken in desperate times, and never be brash without reason or rhyme. Times will get dark for those who don't hark. A mountain no one should climb. The end. They're out there. They're out there. Somewhere beyond the Fleischer wall. Somewhere they're all